Hey guys, today we are biting the bullet and making cloud slime. So, we started with our own wild watermelon base. We got some instant snow. And we also had some wet instant snow. So, we put our watermelon slime in a dish and added 1 tablespoon of completely dry instant snow. And we kneaded it. And kneaded it some more. Cloud slime, I'm going to tell you now, is all about how much you can knead it. The more you knead it, the absolute better it is going to get. So yeah, be prepared to take some time and really work with it. I cut about 2/3 of the video out because I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch me knead cloud slime all day. But yeah, it took a lot of work and a lot of kneading. So, as I continue to knead it some more here, I decided at this point I'm going to add the wet snow. So this is just instant snow that's been hydrated with about 3 tablespoons of water, and it feels a little wet. It's not dry. So I put that in, started kneading away. And here is where about you could see the change. It goes from that nice glossy and thick slime to a slime with a lot more texture. It's starting to get a little softer, a little easier to knead. But as I stretch it, a lot of instant snow is falling out, and I'm not too happy about that. So I let it set for about a little bit and put a little lotion on, thinking, hey, that might help. And as you can see, it did not work well. It made my hands gross. So I went in with more instant snow and tried to work that in. It felt a lot better, but I still really was not happy with the amount of fallout I was getting. You could see it. I was getting so frustrated, I was ready to give up. I put it in a ball. I'm going to let it set, but I wanted to show you guys up close. You see all that white fallout in there? I couldn't be happy selling that product and sending it off to you guys when, I wasn't even anywhere near close to happy with it myself. Here's an up close look. You can see all those little white flakes. Those are going to fall out as soon as you stretch it, so I wasn't happy. So yeah, I'm basically going to let this sit a few hours and see what happens. So moving on to the next. I wanted to start another one from scratch. So I got out the school glue, 1 bottle, emptied it out into a container. This is going to be the death of me. I'm going to get this right no matter what. It takes me all day. And if you watch till the end of the video, you're going to know that it did. I'm going to put a little bit of water into the glue. It's actually equal parts glue to equal parts water. And a tip is if you just put a little water in that Elmer's bottle, all the glue, the rest of the glue will come out so you won't waste any. So 1 bottle of glue, 1 bottle of water, a little bit of color. Now we're just going to mix that in till it's all incorporated into one nice soft base. I don't know, man, it didn't think it took me this long, but when I watch it back, it's incredibly boring. Mix it up. Here we go. It's a labor of love, I tell you. But it's worth it. So, now that this is pretty well mixed, I'm going to go in with my activator. Give it a squirt. I use Borax Activator. 1 teaspoon of borax to every 1 cup of water for all my slime recipes. I found there isn't a recipe that hasn't worked so far, so we're going to keep trying it a little bit more. You want this to be nice and soft so that you can work it with your hands before we add any of the instant snow into it. So you see it's coming together little by little. One little bit more so that I can get with my hands and work it. There we go. Pick all that bits off the bottom. Don't waste your slime. And one little bit left because it was a little sticky. If it's a little wet, don't worry about it. Your instant snow is going to dry it right out. So if anything, it could be under activated. I just was trying not to make a giant mess. Yeah. So now that I feel like it's a really good, nice, playable slime, and does all that good stuff, makes the bubbles, makes the pops, makes the pokes, just making sure it's a really nice slime, I'm going to go in with some dry instant snow. Again, it's 1 tablespoon. I'm trying to see if this base is going to be better than the watermelon base, because this doesn't have all the lotion and the glycerin and the scent and the foam in it. So maybe this will be better. I don't know. So I started working here and I started to think, ooh, maybe this is getting a little promising. I don't have a ton of fallout. So we kept working it and working it and working it. I'm really going to have to come up with a song for this. Have Ariel write me something. It's pretty stretchy, still not very drizzly, but a little sticky. And I felt like it needed to be a little bit more stretchy, so I'm going to add just one little bit of lotion. Plus, if you put a little bit into your slime, and then it makes it easier for you to work in your hands because your hands are nice and soft, have a little bit of barrier on them. I'm liking how it's going here. So I'm going to go in with a teaspoon this time. The first time was a tablespoon, this time is a teaspoon. Dry snow, and work that in. And then as you can see now, it is starting to stick to my hands, which starts letting me think, uh-oh, what have I done? Have I put too much? I know snow will melt down your slime and my hands are getting nasty, but that's all part of the process, believe me. If this happens to you and you think, crap, I have messed this up. No, you have not. Keep going, guys. Keep going. So, after about 20 minutes worth of kneading, it's not too bad. It's starting to drizzle. The fallout is way less than the red one, but it's still not where I want it to be. So, I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm going to let it rest with the red one, and I'm going to check it in a little bit. Okay, so by this point, it had been 4 hours, and I was still not happy. So, I got another bottle of Elmer's out of the closet. We're going to try again. 1 bottle of Elmer's, this time no water. Go straight in with some color. Give it a quick mix. You could tell I was getting annoyed because I didn't even mix it up right. I went straight for the activator. And then I just mixed it till it made a nice slime that I could play with in my hands. And this time, I was going to put that slime directly into some moistened instant snow, because I had used dry snow all up until this point. So I wanted to try something a little different. I had watched about 87,000 tutorials. So that's exactly what I did. I took this blob of slime, went straight into a nice, moist instant snow. And I needed it. And I needed it. And I actually liked where it was going, so I needed it some more. I wanted to tell you guys that actually we thought the first 3 we made were fails. And the longer they sat, the better they got. So I'm going to have Ariel show you and play with each one, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But in the end, I'm pretty impressed with all of them, really. All right, everybody, don't mind the mess, but Ariel's over there, hot mess of herself, but so am I. But she's trying to show me up, seeing if her cloud slime can be better than mine. I'm on batch 3 right here. Batch 1 and 2 are here. 1, 2, 3, and Ariel has 4. So, we'll see. Yeah. And we finally got out the Snow Wonder, which hopefully we're going to think is going to make a big difference. Yeah. We will film it all soon. Yeah, so this is now what we have. 4 cloud slimes to test. Here we go.
Start out with this cloud slime. We got this slime from Dope Slimes, and this was our inspiration for all of these. So, it drizzles amazing. Look at this. Wow. So we're gonna see if it has any fallout.
Let's check. Fallout is what? When the instant snow falls out. Can sometimes, not too much, and can sometimes be a pain.
No, it came to the finger.
It's okay.
That's okay.
So Dope Slimes is really well known for their cloud slimes, right?
It's really pretty.
So we were really working hard to get ours as nice as this, right? Yeah, was it a challenge?
Yes.
Does your arm still hurt?
Kind of.
So there's the inspiration. We did. Let us show you what we came up with, right?
Yeah, we watched a lot of different videos on which ones. So this is not exact from any video.
Nope. This is our little tinkering here and there to get it perfect, right?
A little bit from this recipe, a little bit from that. Here's our first attempt, the red one.
All right. So this we used our own. We didn't make our own base for this. We used our own watermelon, our wild watermelon, thick and glossy slime. We started out with that. If you watched the beginning of this video, you'll see that. That's pretty good. And we just added dry snow right into the slime, and we worked it. As you saw in the beginning of the video, I thought it was actually pretty nasty. The more it set, the better it got, for sure. Yep, and then Ariel helped me. So yeah, show them that. Show them that. It's pretty good. It holds up really nice.
I need the black piece of paper so you can do the fallout test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then this is why I wasn't happy with this test. Hold on, let me get it.
Here's the black piece of paper for the fallout test.
And this is why I wasn't happy with this, because although it's great for a craft, I would not want to sell this to you guys.
It sticks.
Yeah, can you see the, not that bad, but it has a few pieces of the instant snow falling out. And well, actually a lot. You could see a lot. It has a great drizzle, a great scent. It inflates really well. But that fallout is just too much to consider selling it. And although it's a nice slime, I wasn't impressed with the amount of fallout that it had, right?
Yeah.
Next came the blue, right? And this drizzles really nice. I was ready to put this in the garbage. Look at that.
Yeah, this one's like
really nice. Can you keep pulling it and showing them how the slime people do?
It's really nice.
Really nicely. Really, really nice. A really, really nice cloud slime. And I should say all cloud slime has fallout. Even that Dope slime had a little bit, yeah. That has been sitting here and we've played with it a lot. These were just made today, which is gonna make it have a little bit more fallout because they need to set a good 2 days before I send them to you guys. But look,
that one's still the most.
Yeah, that had a little bit, not that bad considering. Okay, brush it off, and then came mine, which I was sure was the winner of the day. So Miss Ariel decided she was going to show me up, but here's how mine turned out. Really nice. The only thing was, it does amazing
Holes.
Crumbles.
Yes.
But it's crumbly.
Yes. Okay. It's just a little crumbly, but still does that really nicely before it crumbles.
Yeah, and see, it still had a little fallout.
Kind of looks like a cave top and bottom.
Yep. You have to let it set and you have to pull it slow, which Ariel's kind of not doing. There you go.
Trying to pull it slow.
And this one really inflated. It looks like kinetic sand.
It does.
It's super soft,
But like it's more
really
like
nice.
slime.
But again, I was not happy with the fallout. Again, great for cloud slime if it was just for Ariel.
Yeah.
But I couldn't feel happy about selling it, right, Ariel?
Yeah.
Putting Ariel's name and a sticker on it if it wasn't perfect. So let's get this cleaned up and we'll show them our last one.
Yeah, the slimes. I have got the one that's amazing.
Yes, you do. So let's show them how this one turned out. It's super soft, not sticky
soft.
at all. Like at all. You cannot see any of that instant snow in there, any of that granules.
Nope. A tiny little.
Maybe one tiny bit of fallout, but hardly any at all, like dope slimes.
Mhm.
Show them that drizzle. Look at that.
It gets better.
It's inflating a lot. I'm gonna drizzle some on the table so they can see how it looks. Oh, that's, I got it. Wow.
Just like.
Really good. But it's really good.
Drizzle.
There you go. There you go. I'm super impressed.
We should make up a drizzle song.
Drizzle, drizzle all day long. This is now our drizzle song. All right, guys. We want to know what color we should make our famous cloud slime, what scent it should be, and what theme do you think it should be? If we pick yours, what are you going to get? The first what?
The first cloud slime.
That's right. And we have a couple things to say to our subscribers, right?
Like,
subscribe,
ring the bell.
ring the bell, and we're halfway to 500, right?
Woo!
What are we gonna get? What are we gonna do when we hit 500?
We're going to get a giveaway.
We're gonna give away a bunch of slime packages, right?
Yeah.
Not just one slime, not just 2, 3, and Ariel will sign the tops and send them off to you. So, you watch the video. I just want to go over the winning recipe, which is for our cloud slime. 1 bottle of Elmer School Glue, equal parts water. Here, Vanna White, wow, you're good. 1 pump of lotion and 1 pump of phone soap.
Oh.
3 teaspoons wet instant snow. Not dry. I made that mistake as you guys saw in the beginning. It did not turn out. The wetter it was, the better it worked
Because
in.
it crumbles a lot.
And lastly, mix well, like really well, till you feel like you're losing your arm. Because,
But most importantly, you don't want to lose your arm. You'll end up in the hospital.
yeah, and don't give up, right?
Yeah.
Because we needed, let them set. We need it, let it set.
Yeah.
We needed it some more and let it
They
set.
get better once you leave.
Yes, and they do say that cloud slime gets better after you let it set a day or 2, right? So, walk, run, whatever you have to do to get to Ariel's Etsy shop, right?
Yeah.
Most of all, thank you for watching, right?
Yep.
And tell us if you made this cloud slime. We want to know if it worked for you as well as it worked for us. We had some fails.
Yep.
We have some success. And that's pretty good success for us tonight, right?
Yeah.
All right. Say thank you to everybody.
Thank you for watching.
Send them out with some.
And here's the final product in the Etsy store tonight. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate all your support. We know we're not perfect. We're getting there. Good night, everybody.